Honestly, let me be very open. Mimi, I'm saying rest in peace, Chebukati. That one I'm saying. But me, I cannot mourn Chebukati. I cannot mourn him. I'm saying pole to the family, but me, I cannot mourn Chebukati. Just allow me, that is me. And that is my conscience. I cannot mourn him. Hata uniweke gani kwa kichwa, I cannot mourn him. Because of his reckless actions and fraudulent decisions at Bomas, we lost over 70 youths on these streets. Unataka uniambie, unataka mimi ni muone Chebukati. Yaani maisha ya Chebukati ni muhimu kushinda maisha yenye vijana waliuawa kwa sababu ya uamuzi wake. Mtu aliingia kwa room. IBC commissioners wengine wanamtafuta hawampati. Amejifungia kwa choo. Akatengeneza results. Akatoka kama ameweka kwa koti. Akasoma yeye peke yake. Akafanya Cherera akatoroka Kenya. Cherera haishi Kenya. Wale Cherera 4 hawaishi Kenya, walitoroka. And then you are telling me to mourn Chebukati surely. Me, I cannot mourn him. I cannot say rest in peace. If I've said that, I'm wrong. He should not rest in peace. He should not. He must not rest in peace. He caused trouble in this country. Vijana wetu waliuawa. Mpaka kutoka kwetu Vihiga vijana wawili walifurutwa kutoka Nyalenda Slum kwa nyumba ya wakilala. Oniango na Amulele kutoka Luanda sub county. They were clobbered to death kutoka Vihiga. Walikuwa wanaishi Nyalenda Slum. Wametoka kwa mjengo, wamelala usiku, wakafurutwa kutoka kwa nyumba, wakauawa because of the fraudulent actions of one Chebukati. Me, I cannot mourn him. Yeah, aende tu bila ataenda. Na Mungu ajue bila atafanya. And also I can say his death is not news to some of us. We have been waiting for it for a long time. Some of us. Si tuliombea Kibuitu akakufa. We prayed for him. Tuliambia Mungu hebu chukua huyu mtu. But what we are saying that Mungu atukumbuke pia. We need a more bigger one than that one. Yes. No, usiniambia ati hata wewe utakufa. Me, I can die even today. But is my death important to Kenyans? No. Kuna kifo yenye inaweza saidia wa Kenya, yangu haiwezi. Before 2027. Na kila kitu ambayo sisi tumekuwa tukichallenge, we have succeeded. There is nothing we have failed. Tulichallenge finance bill, we succeeded. Tulichallenge Adani, we succeeded. Tulichallenge new university funding model, we succeeded. Tulichallenge SHA, we are succeeding.
Wait. Kenyans are so desperate for good leadership, for change, to an extent of wishing death to our president and celebrating death of our former IEBC chair, Wafula Chebukati. It is quite worrying. It looks like fun to some, but it is something that should be taken serious. How did we get here? How did we arrive here? Just the other day, Kenya Kwanza government was the most popular government. Just recently, Kenya Kwanza was the most popular coalition. And even I remember where I work, we actually had to close work earlier to allow celebrations. Few years later, Kenyans are wishing death to their president. The president should sit down and realize that the ground is moving. He should realize that the ground is bitter. He should realize that the ground is crying. He should realize that the ground is in pain the sooner he addresses these issues being raised by ordinary Kenyans, the better. If he does not tackle these issues on time, things will go south. The direction the country is headed to is not good. Is not good at all. Politicians with their ego and ignorance might say everything is okay and we are good, because maybe they are using expensive cars, because maybe they are using air as a means of transport, because maybe they get very huge salaries and cannot be affected by the economy. That is where the ignorance comes in, where the ego comes in. But the truth of the matter is that Kenyans are in pain. They elected a government expecting that this would be the best government. A government for the people, a government that takes care of the vulnerable, the government that looks after its citizens. But few years later, it looks like the government is eating its own people. Mr. President, address the issue raised by Kenyans. The country is headed in the wrong direction, whether you like it or not. Kenyans have no any other business. In fact, Kenyans in this country are just waiting for a date. They are just waiting for an appointment with the IEBC on a ballot. Kenyans are suffering. No good health care, very poor higher education funding, CBC that is stressing parents, poor infrastructure, lack of job opportunities for the youths, lack of proper systems, corruption left, right and center. People are in pain. They see this government as one of the worst governments of all times. But the president is surrounded by people who are hypocrites, pretending like the country is headed in the right direction, when deep down they cannot even go to their respective constituents, because they know that the people are not happy with whatever is going on in this country. And if this government does not change, it's going to get worse. It's going to go beyond celebrations and all what we are seeing in social media. Just imagine, it has gotten to an extent where Kenyans are actually wishing death and celebrating death. Come to think of this, these are Kenyans who have seen their family friends, family members disappearing in broad daylight. Some found dead, killed, strangled. No accountability, no information, no justice, nothing. So when they hear that a politician is dead or someone at higher level is dead, they celebrate, because the same people always watch them end up in pain, watch them looking for their kids in vain, watch them having a tough time, watching them frustrated, stressed, oppressed, without doing a thing. The country is headed in the wrong direction. If the government does not wake up, things will get worse. Things will get worse. We have had so many presidents. We have never had these such reactions from Kenyans. the Kenyans feel like, listen, a government that doesn't care. But all we can do is pray that God does not visit Kenya in bad light. Because I feel like the moment God will come down to pay back the pain caused to Kenyans, we will have no place to hide. We will have no place to hide. Remember, there is life after power. Remember, there is life after power. Some of these politicians will find their way to ICC if they are not careful. They will find their way to ICC if they are not careful. I have a lot to talk. See you in my next video. For now, all we can do is hope for the best. All we can do is wish that the president listens to the people, listens to the ground. Thanks for watching, guys. Continue supporting me. Follow me on TikTok at J Family. J Family. Follow me. Also subscribe on my channel here at J Family. Thank you so much, guys. May God bless you. Have a good night.